sis. Okay, so I know a lot of y'all have been asking me a lot about how do I get faster, how can I perfect my form, and today I'm actually going to show you how to get faster. When you are just starting in running, if you don't know how to run, or even if you're a little bit older and you're just now starting to become a runner, and your specific thing that you're focusing on is speed, you need to have perfect form, okay? That form does not come overnight. Form is not an easy thing, but the beautiful thing about form is that anybody can learn form. You could be the slowest person ever and you add form and you get speed. Like, that's just what happens. It's science. I don't know what to tell you. So today we're gonna go through a couple of different drills that I use in my favorite drills coming up as a sprinter. All right, let's go. When you do drills, normally you're doing drills with friends, you're doing drills as a warm-up, you want to get it over with. It's boring, we hate it, I get it. But at the same time, you need to slow down and actually figure out how to do the actual exercise. If you're just rushing through everything, you're not really practicing your form and you're not trying to get better, you're just kind of going through the motions. So if you take your time on these and once you get it down, you can speed it up a little bit more, then you can start seeing improvement in your speed. So let's get into the actual form for each actual exercise and then we can take it from there. When you're running, for my beginners out there, make sure that you are running on the balls of your feet. So you're not on your tippy toes per se, so you're not running like this, but you're running here. Not here, not here, but here. Okay, so for our first drill, we're gonna learn how to do a high knee. Now it sounds simple, it sounds easy, but most of you guys always speed through this exercise and it's like the main component of every other drill. So we're gonna first start with the form.
Okay, so first you wanna focus on making sure your foot is flexed. You don't wanna have a droopy little sneaky little foot. You need to flex that foot up so that way you hit the balls of your feet when you're impacting the track. If your foot is flexed down, you're more prone to hitting on the toe, more prone to injury. Also, you do not wanna hyperextend your knee. You want to mimic how you would look when you run. So all of your drills should be basically mimicking a run. So don't hyperextend your knee, don't hyperextend your legs and your arms. Just let it flow, you guys. And you need to go slow. So you see how I'm slowing down before actually perfecting and adding the arms and adding some coordination? Just slow down the movements a little bit.
If you are not coordinated, start with your feet first, in place, do not move, and then add your arms. So feet, 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 then opposite arm, opposite leg.
Now, if you're wondering why I'm so hyper fixated over these stupid high knee drills, it's because majority of the drills are including with the high knees in this form. So not only does this help with your form, it's going to help you perfect all the other drills. So the A skip, the B skip, the C skip, even the 1-2 drill that you're going to see later in this video has high knees. So perfect this and get this down.
Next thing we're going to do is, I call it the switch, which is basically like you're switching legs. Technically, some people call it the C skip, whatever. So when you're doing your drills, you want to make sure that you're on the balls of your feet, that your foot is more flexed. Not super flexed, but just flexed enough. Because if your foot was down like this, you're going to come down on your toes more than like the balls, if that makes sense. So if you have your foot flexed, you're going to hit your ball and then switch.
Don't forget those little funky arms. Chin to pocket, ladies and gentlemen, I repeat, chin to pocket, okay? Make sure that you slow this movement down because it is a coordination thing. If you can't dance like me, I had to slow it down, but you'll get it one day. Now, in this instant, do what I say and not what I do. I kind of hyperextended my hips in this, so kind of bring them down to a more natural level. Again, I'm a little older than y'all, so y'all gotta give me some grace. But yeah, run like you would mimic your running for this drill.
Okay, next is straight leg drills. Balls of your feet. So keep your legs straight and hit on the balls of your feet. Self-explanatory. You could do a little arm there, but it's kind of like a jog arm. You're not doing this. It's kind of low. That's the 1, 2, 3 skip. It's kind of like A skip, B skip, and C skip put together, but it's slower and more hops. So you get the pogo jumps in there, all of that. Again, make sure that you really tap into your form, slow down in the beginning when you're trying to get it, and you'll be good. All right, so one of my favorites when I started running was the karaoke exercise. So karaoke, some people call it different things. It's basically just a drill to help your speed, but it also helps you warm up your hips because you're really twisting your body over in your legs. This one is more about coordination than anything. It was really hard for me to get when I was younger. So slow down. So if you slow down, you'll get it. If you try to go fast, you're gonna look a hot mess. And there's no reason for you to go fast and look a hot mess when you could just look a hot mess going slow. So basically, the easiest way to show this, I'm gonna just show you how to do it. So it's like you act like you're falling. So you're gonna fall, and then you're gonna cross over. You should feel it in your hamstrings, and you're gonna hit here, and then you're gonna go here, and you're gonna fall and cross over and do it again. Drive the knee up. When you come back, it's the same thing. Drive, okay? Fall in, drive. Fall in, drive, okay? Same with the other side. Those are hard, but once you get it, you get it. So the next one is Pogo Jumps. I'm not as good with these as I used to be. I can't jump that high. Basically, anything like these helps to warm up your ankles. So you could do that the whole entire time as you go down and back, or you could just do it in place for about 10 to 15 seconds and then repeat it. Another one is jumping, like Mario jumps, like that. Our last drill for today is gonna be falling starts. I absolutely love falling starts because it helps you start when you're trying to get into sprinting and to get faster. Typically, if you're not into blocks yet, so if you're learning about the blocks and you haven't started that yet, or even if you are doing like a 400 or 800, sometimes in like high school or middle school, you don't start with blocks. So a falling start just helps you get out, and it kind of mimics blocks without you having blocks, if that makes sense. Because in a block, you're starting here, you're coming up, and then you're coming out. Whereas a falling start, instead of you just starting up here and going and doing your sprints, you're falling down and you're letting your lead foot start, and you're sprinting from there. So let me show you. So from the side, this is how it will look. Your feet are together. All right, my petunias, that is all. Y'all better be glad I love y'all because it is hot as heck out here. And I wanted to show y'all better than I can tell y'all about these drills. Like I said, I will be dropping a track workbook soon. So if you need or have any questions before then, feel free to DM me, comment under the video, let me know, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But thank y'all so much for the love, all the questions, and all the shares and the saves. And don't forget to subscribe for more. If y'all need any other videos like this, drop it in the comment section and I'll make one just for you. All right, till next time, toodaloo. Wrap it up.